You cannot deny that Nigerian weddings are some of the illest, littest, and best weddings that you will ever attend. You don't believe me? Google is your friend, and you'll see that what I'm saying is actually true. If it's the colors, the food, the entertainment, and most importantly, of course, the drama, it's one thing you should definitely take off your bucket list. It's a memory that will never leave your mind. On today's episode of Slade or Shade, we are sharing all the fab wedding inspo with our guest, fashion stylist Oluwaseun Olopade, beauty and fashion content creator Eki Ogumbo, and CEO of Tao's beauty brand, Vanessa Owugalu. It's another fresh and exciting episode of Slade or Shade, and I'm your host, Sammy Walsh. As usual, we are here at Miss K. They're holding us down in Lekki Phase 1. If you're looking to come and shop till you drop, it's your one destination. And also a big shout out, of course, to Lash Interiors. They stay keeping us comfortable, so we love you guys. Okay, so now this is going to be a special episode because it's all about weddings. I'm such a girl. Gosh, I'm such a girl. But yes, we're going to be talking about Owambe. Now, I'll find the real definition to that word, because I don't speak Yoruba, but I'll find it. And we're going to do the do's and the don'ts, of course, for weddings, and you'll see the lavish kind of weddings that I'm talking about. All over the world, of course, but focus on Africa and Nigerian weddings especially. And my guest today, one of which is getting married. So isn't it like totally apt? So like everything we say, we know exactly what we're talking about. Eki.
Hi, Sammy.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What was the last thing that happened at a wedding that stood out for you that was like extra?
It's like coming like cars, Benzes, trying to put it on stage. Yeah. So I think, I'm already used to that, I think.
Oh, there's one I saw where they came out of like a life-size storybook. Like they were flipping the page, and then they got to the last page, and then the couple appeared, and it was like, oh wow!
Oh, but that was not bad.
It was their love story, so it was cute.
So yeah, do you want to do like crazy rich Asian, step into the water?
That one is some mommy water levels, I bet.
That's a vibe.
Yo, but that movie blew my mind.
Like
if you want to see an extraordinary wedding, but like super expensive, Crazy Rich Asians, that's the movie. It's such a beautiful wedding movie. But yeah, speaking of entrances, Pretty Mike, and some of his entrances to weddings. And it's not like his sister or brother's wedding, or he's just a guest. And maybe like a guest of a guest of a guest. You know that kind of guest?
Do you understand?
But no, you guys have to see these pictures or go and check out the videos. Anyways, so before we go on to fashion tips, let's do a do's and don'ts for each of you individually. Let's start with the bride-to-be soon.
Whoop. Okay, so for me, I think don't overdo the wedding if you know you can't afford it. So cut your
budget.
Exactly, your budget is really important. And that's for the couple, you know, the people planning. But for the guests, please don't come and outshine the celebrants of the day. If you know you're not the groom, you're not the bride, you're not the, I don't know, maybe the mother of the bride or something, just keep it chill.
Bride
like,
sister.
Yeah. That's true, the bride sister, actually, I think she has like a bit of leeway.
It's like half her wedding.
But if you're
well.
just a guest, just try not to outshine. Yeah.
I know I have a few crazy friends. And
so it's like a warning.
It's like a warning, yeah. So if you're coming to my wedding, I mean, it's okay if you want to dress. I mean, I'm a stylist, so I want people to show up and show out. But don't do it. Don't come with wings. I mean, I don't. Why would you be wearing wings to my wedding?
My guy said wings.
Because I've seen somebody. Okay, I've seen a guy. Pretty Mike wore wings to a wedding. So
Pretty Mike.
This same Pretty Mike.
This Pretty Mike. So I mean, it's good for his brand and whatever he does.
Yeah, I guess that's what he's trying to go
so I mean, don't come to my wedding with you can come with black or white. I don't really care.
Okay.
But don't let it be tastefully done. So if you're going to be extra sleek and all of that, that's you. But don't come with wings. I think I just don't like that wing thing.
See, no wings, guys.
No wings.
Okay, Vanessa, what about you?
For my wedding, I mean, I don't mind. I would love for people to dress their best, their absolute best. First of all, I hate ashwabi, so I am one of those people that would not have ashwabi at my wedding. So I really want people to dress nice and lovely and everything. But for my don't do anything that Pretty Mike would do, basically.
Let's go on to fashion tips. We're going to start off with Vanessa. Vanessa is the CEO of a cosmetic company. She's going to give us tips on how to achieve a subtle, nice, because I do believe that the wedding look is supposed to be, well, as simple as possible. That's why you don't see many brides have too much drama going on in terms of makeup?
I mean, so for makeup, I'd like to, especially for the big day, I feel like the female, the girl, should look as natural as possible in her most beautiful form, right? So I advise them to try at least like 2-3 different makeup artists. Look for looks that you've liked in the past, but still keeping it as natural as possible. Some people like red lips. Some people say that red lips is not nice on your wedding. I personally think do whatever you feel that you'll be happy with and confident in, because it's your date. You shouldn't really care what anyone thinks, right?
But like, what about skin? Would you say, because many of the brides I've met and come across will do like a spa session and do skin therapy and scrub and all that good stuff.
So even with that, I also feel like even if you want to do a spa session, right, I feel like you should, and you haven't gone there before, you should do it at least 2 weeks before your wedding, right? So you can minimize whatever effects, accidents. But one thing I think that is really key is at least maybe like 2 months before your wedding, go on a fruit and vegetable diet. It will actually clear your skin up, increase your water intake at least like 1.5 liters a day. Closer to your wedding, you might not even really need to even do any spa treatments because you're already like clean from inside and your skin is glowing and things like that, yeah.
What are some of your favorite colors first at weddings that you've seen?
There was a time it used to be onion. I don't know what if it's mauve. Sorry, mauve, mauve. But then they now
mind blown. What did we just say?
Once you just open your eyes, bam, it's onions everywhere. Onion color.
Wait, is this for the guests or Ashwebi?
Yeah, for guests, Ashwebi. So it was like everywhere at the time, and it was really good. But then it became overboard. So I just bought green, pink, peach, coral,
like
and all of those family. As a guest, I think some of the time, some places where you need to draw the line is, too much skin. Because at the end of the day, I'd found out working with weddings and brides is, you're not even comfortable with what you're wearing, which comfort is always the key. So if you want to do, let's say, your Ashwebi, you want to tear it, cut it, pattern it, choose one. It's either you're showing off your legs, because that's what it looks like at the end of the day. It's either you're choosing your legs to show off. It really isolates. Choose one, either the legs or your upper body. So you can't do this, cut your clothes here, because it's cut for me now. Yeah. You can't cut your clothes here, cut it here, cut it here, cut here. Where are you going to? And I think for the bride and of course the groom is know your body type. Because you've seen my Tafu has done one suit or one palazzo pant for this, so doesn't mean it will work for you. Know your body type. If you're size 16 and you have a bit of bulge by your stomach, you have a bit of pleats and peplum to distract that area. You have different fabric. Don't go. Everybody, it's not everybody that should wear panel fabric. Please, dear brides, all these panel fabric.
You just dear brides us.
No, not everybody. It doesn't actually. Sometimes I've seen brides wear that fabric and they themselves know that they don't like it because it's just all over the place and it's not their person. But because everybody's doing panel fabric, it looks expensive, it's going to shine and everything. No, know what's work for you. You don't want to be at your wedding and doing that. Please
guys, why are we not talking about the price?
The price, yes.
I hear that, like those Jola Sago pieces. I know everybody knows what I'm talking about. I don't even have to show a picture. I know y'all know that one signature Jola Sago look. I hear that is like paid all my school fees.
Yeah.
So I think Komole is like about 1.5. Inclusive of the groom and the bride. But regardless, see. Kumole or not Beres, okay, whichever one you want to do.
Oh, but it's so gorgeous.
It is actually very gorgeous, and the fact that, she makes the fabric herself and then it's in different colors. Yes, the fabric is on. So that's why it is not easy. Once you see people trying to recreate it, it's always nonsense.
Yep.
Because it's not
the difference to be clear.
Yeah.